everybody. We are in the Buckeye State here in Columbus, Ohio. Welcome back to EA Sports. James Cebulski, Cheryl Pounder, and the Blue Jackets are ready to go. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Canadiens get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Caulfield's got it along the wing. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Taken along the wall by Darcy. Denies him!
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Big time stop there.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Montreal's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Shot! Denies him with the save.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Canadiens win it. Shot! To knock the puck away. Works it across to Hudson. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Columbus on the attack. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Coyle's getting handed a game misconduct here.
Well, the officials aren't going to stand for the reckless behavior and automatically gives him a game misconduct. He's going to hit the showers for the night.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Oh, no score in this game, and the power play hopping the boards for their first opportunity. You know they're going to want to attack the net and really dictate the pace of play. If they can convert on this one, you know the momentum will certainly switch hands.
Sillinger's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. And a great save. Looks to pass it to Dobson. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Columbus will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty and manages to clear the zone. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Provorov. And he's knocked off the puck there. And that's poked away by Lindstrom. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Montreal
difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. Well, the initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
The Habs were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know they would have talked about making sure that they established some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Reaches out and uses the stick. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And now it's grabbed by Hudson. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Here. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
Well, this is just such a complete play here, James. I mean, look at the way that he fights for position to win this loose puck battle. But then once he realizes he has the puck, he has the space, he gets his feet moving towards the net. I mean, this is textbook of how you win a battle, and then you take the puck to open areas.
Monahan's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Blue Jackets take control of the face-off. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Slides the cross-ice pass. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Columbus gains possession short-handed. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Oh, great work getting the puck out of the zone.
James, when I played, this was my bread and butter. I never saw power play time, but I saw a ton of PK time, and you knew when that puck was on your stick, you had to clear it, not only to get fresh legs on the ice, but now you could contest the neutral zone and defend the blue line on entry. That is the critical piece to any PK unit.
Voronkhov's ready for the draw as they continue to be short-handed here. The Blue Jackets win the draw here in their own end. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Quick feed to Hudson. And now he angles it across to Gallagher. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Reeves. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Suzuki's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Montreal's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing, and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Johnson's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Moves it to Olivier. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Suzuki's taking it from his own end. Great defensive effort with the stick. And rings the iron. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Gets the puck over to Olivier. Sends it in deep. Picked up along the wall by Fantilli. What a steal in his own end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. The Canadiens played along the wing. And he's ridden off the puck. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. And a successful clearing attempt. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Doc. Puck scooped up by Dobson. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. The Canadiens have it against the wall. With some open space at center. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Blue Jackets have possession shorthanded. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Passes it over to Suzuki. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. A chance to clear. And they get the puck out of the zone, and they'll go for a breather.
This is exactly what they needed. You get fresh legs out there. You also get fresh minds, and you need both to win, James.
Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Sends it over to Severson. From the point, they take control. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Montembeau's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Freeze.
A player should never be left alone in this slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Doc's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. And that's turned aside.
Aston Reeves is up and ready to go.
Poked away in the offensive end. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Pass across to Doc. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Pass to Lundstrom. Columbus steps inside. Passes it over. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Back to the blue line. And he keeps that one out. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Habs are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Here's a chance. Oh, he has the answer there with a fantastic stop.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Handles the puck at the point. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Puck grab by Lundstrom. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Puck dumped in and they'll get a fresh group of forwards. Moves behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Caulfield. Takes the feed. Shot! Turned aside by Freeze. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Caulfield. Shuts him down.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be scared of the shooter, that's a great save.
Angles it over to Shekai. Puck dumped in. The Blue Jackets have it now. Here's a short pass to Fantilli. Headman pass. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. Montreal's in transition. Quick shot! Gives up the body for the block. Directs it on over to Voronkov. The Blue Jackets played along the boards. Stops it cold. There's back-to-back saves. Taken by Montembeau. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Struvel's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll push on through for the rest of this one. The Canadiens gain possession. Matheson's moving the puck through his own zone. Pass to Laine. And they can't connect. The broken stick in the way. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Oh, a violent collision in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Montreal's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Nice job tying up his opponent. Tries to get it to Dobson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Anderson. Stopped by the goaltender. There it is! He scores! All over the rebound, and he tops it in!
James, these are the types of goals that wind up in the video session the next day because there's relentless work to it. You know, it's a tenacity to get your own rebound off the initial shot. I love the work ethic on this goal.
Montreal's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Fires it into the offensive zone. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And no luck with that one. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Regains possession at center. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Matheson's lugging the puck. Sidesteps the check. Easily turned away with the glove. The Blue Jackets move to the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Caulfield's got it in the defensive end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puts it on net. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Covers it up and will get a stoppage in play. The Canadiens came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. That's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Columbus has it in their own zone. Through center. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Dumps it in. Columbus has it behind the cage. Nice zone entry from the middle. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Shekai. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gallagher. Columbus gains a hold of it. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. Moves it to Carrier. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Handles the pass. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Takes it and looks ahead. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Montreal's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Arnold trying. Nice job locking up his opponent. Down the right side and into the zone. The Canadiens looking against the half wall. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Throws it on net from there. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period, the Canadiens came out with jump, and they have been non-stop right from the start, leading 4-0. Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Hammers a shot. Nice block. Turns it away.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Montreal's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Evans wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Levels him with the hit. Nasty hit on the wall. The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Brings aside the slap shot. Wow. The Blue Jackets have it behind the net. Looking to set up offensively. There's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And a stiff break setup. Fires it into the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Feeds it over to Matheson. Great reach with the poke check. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And now it's over to Voronkov. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Here's a short pass to Slavkovsky. Puck picked up by Fabro. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Across the line from center. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. They put the puck into the offensive end. Feeds it across the ice to Shekhar. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Moves into the offensive zone. Denied by the puck stopper. And he takes the dish. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Gallagher's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Columbus has possession of the puck. The Habs have it from their own end. Montreal's looking to break out. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Canadiens have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Montreal's got it now. Oh, just not enough of that to keep it out.
Reeves is able to make that save and put the rebound in the corner.
Fires it! And he elects to play the puck. Gallagher's stick handling in his own zone. And they'll dump it in. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Slides it on over to Gallagher. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Puck dumped in, and the forwards are going to skate off. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
Brent's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one, and the puck dies on his stick.
Columbus brings the puck in from center. Picked up along the boards by Jenner. And that's blocked in traffic.
Matej's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Good use of the puck to knock him off the puck. Penalty coming up here. Kapanen's been flagged for cross-checking.
Now when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Columbus sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Moves it quickly over to Thompson. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Well, that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And that's blocked. And they manage to clear it. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Quick pass to Fantilli. Takes it to the front. Oh, scores on the man advantage and put one home.
And this is exactly why he spent so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
Montreal's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. Quick feed to Marchenko, and he loses control of the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Lets it fly, and he shuts the door again.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Well, lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Sends it over. Oh, a reactionary save! Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Puck moved over to Hudson. Into the attacking end. Taken along the wall by Laine. Avoids the defender. Blocked in traffic. Steps in front of it for the block. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Comes up with a stop. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Pushes it across to Laine. Feeds the puck over. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And now he tries to get it across to Sillinger. And that's picked off by Laine. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Grabbed along the board by Hudson. Sends a pass over. The Canadiens move it in. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Columbus has the puck. And now he moves it to Fantilli. Shakes himself free. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Dumps the puck in. Columbus has possession of it now. Picked up along the wall by Sillinger. Great read by Doc. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. Moves it over to Mikheyev. Takes that pass back to the point. Picks up the puck in his own end. Takes that one right in the logo.
Reeves doing a great job of helping out his teammates here, able to deny the high-danger scoring chance here. Very athletic in his crease.
Montreal's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Kapanen's won the faceoff. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Big time stop there. Across the point. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it on the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Trying to clear the zone. Columbus has it near the wall. Columbus
Montembeau's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Montreal's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. And they'll start with possession. An easy save by Montembeau. Moves it to Suzuki. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The lucky pass to the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out. The Canadiens wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Montreal's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Made the stop on the play. Slides the puck to Voronkov. Gaining momentum up along the side. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio for every minute of play-by-play action, both home and away. Or listen to the online simulcast at home or on your smartphone.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number two. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Montreal's game plan was executed perfectly in the first 20 minutes, James. I mean, they were first to the puck. When you're first to it, you retrieve it, you own it. Then they managed it, then they found ways to attack the net. Now they've got a healthy lead heading into the second.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Columbus has it in the defensive end. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. From the open ice, they gain the line. Matheson's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Columbus has it in their own zone. Across the line, down the left wall. Plays the body into that play. Back to the point it goes. And that goes off the post and out.
Columbus didn't get the start they wanted in this game, and they're certainly not getting the finish. As indicated right there, they get an opportunity on net, and it hits the pipe and out.
From off the wall and onto his stick. Olivier's carrying it ahead. From the neutral zone now. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Suzuki's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick and he lost possession.
And now he angles it across to Olivier. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. And now it's grabbed by Severson. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass across to Laine. Columbus gains control of the puck. And a great save.
Montembeau's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Turns it aside with the glove. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Montreal's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Columbus with a big defensive zone face-off. Looks to make a play over to Johnson. Drills him. Makes a move in front. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Here's a howitzer there to make the stop on that play. Montreal's been very active offensively here early in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Canadiens start with the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Doc. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Columbus takes possession of the puck. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Moves it on over to Gallagher. Gets the puck in deep. Columbus looks to get things going down with the puck. Moves it up. Columbus plays it against the boards. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Doc. And he'll lump the puck back inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Shekai. The Blue Jackets gain control of it. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Voronkov's got it deep in the offensive end. Montreal's grabbed a hold of the puck. The Canadiens take it across the line. Columbus gains control of the puck. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Quick feed to Christensen. The Blue Jackets gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Oh, even bigger save on the slapper. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Canadiens will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent. But if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. So you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
They clear the zone. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. The Blue Jackets move it ahead. Montreal's penalty killers get a hold of it. Trying to clear. And they get the puck out of the zone.
I like the aggressive sequence to this PK unit, James. They're all over the puck in straight lines, like hard and heavy on it. When they get it, they send it 200 feet down the ice, and this kills some valuable time and gets them a line change.
Can't maintain possession. Knocked away by Montembeau.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in. Well, this is just a prime example of doing what it takes to keep the puck out of the net. In this case, right off the noggin.
Columbus has it. The Habs have it now. Gets it out of his own end. Columbus has possession of the puck. Freeze freezes the puck and opts for the whistle.
Montembeau's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. He has to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Kapanen's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Columbus takes possession off the draw. Here they come.
I love the various options that they have on their power play, James. Once the PK adjusts to one, they hit the other. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Blue Jackets desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
Broken up in the neutral zone by Kapanen.
The Canadiens have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Montreal's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Moves it to Werenski. The Habs get a hold of it. Great defensive effort with the strip. Sent into the offensive zone. Big time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
And there's the save.
Montembeau's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Montreal's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Monahan's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Slides the puck over. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Marchenko's got it along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Fabro. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Hudson. Here's a short pass to Laine. Takes a shot, and he gets enough to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Fabro. And he takes the feed. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. Quick pass to Voronkov. Here's a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Quick feed to Newhook. Passes up ahead from the left wing. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Moves it to Matejchuk. Sends the pass over. And now he passes it to Johnson. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Werenski. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Can't keep a hold of it. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Kapanen's taking it from his own end. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Columbus takes hold of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Montreal's got the puck now. Works it across to Anderson. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Here's a shot. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Here he is on the backhand. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Shuts him down.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Slides the puck across to Carrier. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he feeds it down to Anderson. And he takes the pass. Breakaway! Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. Incredible timing to be able to get on your horse at the right time. That's exactly what he does, and he's rewarded with a breakaway. He gets in alone on the goaltender, and he finds a way to convert. That's just a beautiful play all the way around.
The Canadiens can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent even with the media. A great game for them so far.
Tries to feed it over to Carrier. Slides the puck ahead to Suzuki. Oh, that was like a car crash. Here's a chance. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Columbus is across the line and on the attack. Slides it over to Slavkovsky. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Olivier. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Slavkovsky. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Caulfield. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Blue Jackets have it now. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Provorov. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Canadiens take it from the side. Take it along the wall by Hudson. Quick pass to Evans. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Taken by Fantilli. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Montembeau's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
The Canadiens lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Ducks gain possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. Puck grab by Christensen. Voronkov's got it along the wing. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Makes his presence known on the ice. Johnson's got it against the boards. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Montreal's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Columbus has won the defensive zone draw. Great read by Newhook. And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. Handles it along the blue line. Dishes it off. And he gets all on that one as it was teed up with the snapper, but he puts it aside. Johnson's going to play against the half wall. Bats it down out of midair. And that's intercepted by Newhook.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Puck picked up by Dobson. Quick feed to Johnson. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. All alone! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Slavkovsky's got it along the boards. Oh, he gets some lumber on that.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Montreal's gained possession along the boards. And now it's over to Anderson. That's gloved by Greaves. Montreal's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. The Habs to start off on the attack after winning the draw. Oh, some offers for dinner with that stop. Moves it over to Lundstrom. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And now he tries to get it across to Laine. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it back to the blue line. Takes the pass. The Canadiens are in transition. Columbus gains a hold of possession. The Canadiens have it in the offensive zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Freeze has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Montreal's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Scoops up the puck now. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. From behind the net. Sets it over. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. On-man rush. Great poke check on the reach. They gain the zone from the left side. Pass to the front. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. It's difficult to even quantify the number of skills that are used in this goal here, James. I mean, he's got balance, he's got great edge work, and he knows it. You have to trust your edges in this situation. You're baiting your check to come with you. You recognize where they are on your hip, and then you turn on a dime, leaving the defender to panic, trying to get back in. Well, guess what? It ain't happening.
Montreal's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed to the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away from the string on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Newhook. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Freeze hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Montreal's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And there's a little boost from off the wing. Centers are tied up there.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
Quick shot! Too much congestion in front. Grabbed along the boards by Slavkovsky. Gains the zone on the left wing. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Caulfield's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
No, this is such an obvious call for the official. Undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
The Blue Jackets once again send out their power play unit.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time, but you'll be looking for those same openings.
Slides the puck across to Matheson. Sends it in on the attack. The Blue Jackets have it behind the cage. Angles it over to Johnson. Across the line along the left wall. Puts it on net, and he makes the save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Kapanen's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Fantilli. short pass to Jenner. Takes a shot. And he turned that one aside.
Montembeau's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Big time stop there. A chance to get it out of harm's way here on this penalty kill. And they get the puck out. The Blue Jackets take it from their own end as they make a line change. Takes it across the blue line. There's a shot. Great blocker stopped by Montreal. Feed to the middle. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Takes the feed. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Takes a hit, goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Slides it across. Scooped up along the wall by Johnson. Montembeau's going to hang on for a whistle. Fantilli's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Blue Jackets win that offensive zone faceoff. And a great save. And the puck clears the zone. Quick pass across to Werenski.
Caulfield's almost back on the ice.
Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Made the save on the play. Now over to Werenski. Wrist shot from the slot. How did he stop that one?
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there. Just takes away the net.
Denied by the goaltender. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the board. Set in deep in the forwards will go to the bench. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crunched. And now it's grabbed by Lundstrom. Passes it over. Huge steal in his own end. And he gets the feed. Marchenko's moving the puck through his own zone. Directed over to Lundstrom. Fires it. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Here they come on the attack. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Laine. Great save by Freeze. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. The Habs with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Montreal's won the faceoff. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Shuts him down.
Greaves won the battle and owned the crease. What a save.
Fires it on net. Denies him. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Battle along the boards. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Doc. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Puck scooped up by Doc. Takes the feed at the back end. Passes it in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And the puck dies with the Trapper save.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
The Canadiens have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. That's a smart read with the 2 centermen tied up. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And he moves it up to Laine. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Canadiens take it along the wall. Montreal's got the puck. Feeds the puck across to Laine. Quick pass to Provorov. Tries to get the puck over to Marchenko. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. That was amazing. What a save by Montreal.
save.
Gains the zone from the right side. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And now he moves it to Voronkov. Toss it up in the neutral zone. The Canadiens play along the wing. Takes it in front. And that goes off a player in front. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Feeds it over. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Montembeault.
Jenner's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Quick feed to Hudson. Moves the puck over to Suzuki. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Feeds the puck to Werenski. Fantilli's got it in the defensive end. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Montreal's power play has been excellent, James, and it's the reason they're leading in this game. You got to create, you got to carry momentum when you're on it, and these specialty teams have been so effective in this game.
Solid body contact. Great read, comes up with it. Picked up along the boards by Monahan. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Columbus has it in the offensive end. Can't connect. The Blue Jackets take over on possession. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Slavkovsky.
Montreal has been reading their opponent so well, knowing exactly what they're going to do. The scouting report has certainly worked its way into this game. They're just shutting down everything, interfering with plays, and disrupting them. And, of course, it's a blowout because of it, James. They're getting the puck, and they're going north.
Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Freeze. Moves it to Favreau. The Blue Jackets carried along the wall. Columbus has possession of the puck. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Hammers one. And that doesn't reach the net. Takes it to the net. Fantastic save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Good check. Frees the puck up. Works it across to Carrier. Smart heads up. Play to neutralize the threat. Throws it in. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Kapanen. Passes on over to Carrier. Into the offensive zone. Shot. Takes it right in the chest.
Voronkhov's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
The Canadiens are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front.
The medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Takes the feed in the hole. Stopped by the goaltender. Tries to feed it over across the blue line. Here's a short pass to Provorov. Tosses it on to Anderson. Slides the puck across to Newhook. Moves it quickly over to Carrier. Through the neutral zone up along the wing.
Matheson's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Pass into the paint. Big save.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result. Gallagher's left the game, James, and he's heading down the tunnel, grabbing his upper body. It looks like his arm. I mean, he is really laboring and needs assistance as he walks down.
And that's a critical blow to the lineup there. The Habs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he puts it down.
No, this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
Cleaned up along the wall by Matheson. Taking by Thompson. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Aston Reese is off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, this is a frustration penalty. They're getting blown out in this game, and it's showing up in the penalty box here. They got to find a way to reset, or they're going to be dancing to the box the rest of the game.
The Canadiens send their man advantage unit out once more.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go fired up. They've worked endlessly on the setup. The man isn't working tonight.
Quick pass to Sillinger. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, what a save in front. Montembeau's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
The Canadiens have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Pinned up along the boards. Now he slides it up to Voronkov. Passes over to Laine. Shot! And he was ready for that save. Columbus will try to break out here shorthanded. Puts it in deep. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Doc. Carries the puck through the neutral zone.
The second unit's going to come out on the power play, and there's still some time left on the clock to be able to capitalize here. They might want to keep it a little bit simpler and just try and direct traffic to the net.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And that's stolen by Laine. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Slavkovsky's got it on the offensive end. Jenner's picking up momentum through center. Gets the puck in deep. The Canadiens gain possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Greaves. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. Montreal's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Handles the pass at center. The Blue Jackets played along the boards. And that's a great hits-up play by Suzuki. Here's a shot. Oh, and he stops that one.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
The Canadiens have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Kapanen's won the faceoff. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Fantilli. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle, and it dies on his stick.
Here's a chance. The ball is up. He got all of it. Slides into Newhook. Kapanen's got it across the line. Shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Habs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Kapanen's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Gains the zone from the right. Gets the full use of his stick on the post check. Good stand-up hit on the play. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Marchenko's got it into offensive territory. Quick shot! Quick save by Montreal. Here he is in front! There's another great save!
Well, he's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Evans wins possession off the draw. Shekai's lugging the puck. Out of midair, he slots it down to the ice. Sends it to the middle. And that shot's blocked. Sends the cross-ice pass. Looking to set up offensively. And that's intercepted by Anderson.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Habs offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Montreal's going to start with the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Slafkovsky. Puck grabbed by Werenski. Puts it on net, and that's blocked away. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Suzuki. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Puck picked up by Fantilli. Tosses it to Werenski. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Scooped up along the wall by Slafkovsky. Delayed penalty looming. And now he angles it across to Thompson. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Johnson's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
Montreal's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. And man, has it been effective.
Sends it into the offensive zone. The Canadiens have it against the wall. With some open space at center. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. The Canadiens will play it against the wall. Solid check to slow him down. Block shot.
Now, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Big time stop there. Olivier's carrying it ahead. Stopped by the goaltender. The Canadiens move the puck into the defensive zone. goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Monahan's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. That one's turned aside. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Takes a shot. Oh, denies him with another save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Picked up by Dobson. Dobson into the O-zone. Steps across the blue line. The Habs take possession in the defensive end. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck undermanned. Here's a shot. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. Angles it over to Laine. Gaining momentum up along the side. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves the puck.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
And he makes the save.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. I'm not sure if anyone's helped him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Looks to get the puck over to Voronkov. Grabs control of it at the point. Picked up along the boards by Marchenko. Slides the puck to Kapanen. Takes it to the front. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Freeves makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Gallagher's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. Olivier's working it around in the corner. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Quick pass to Sillinger. Quick shot. And there's the save on the play. Montreal's got it in their own zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's deflected. Puck scooped up by Matheson. Quick feed to Caulfield. Puck sent over to Doc. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Montreal's got possession of the puck. And a heads-up tip pass over to his teammate. Moves it to Caulfield. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Here's a short pass to Lundstrom. Gaining momentum along the boards. They dump it in, and the D's going to change it up here. Doc's got the puck in his own zone. And that one's turned away. Columbus gains a hold of it. Quick pass across to Lundstrom. Montreal's got possession at center. Moves it quickly over to Lundstrom. From the left side, they gain the zone. The Blue Jackets looking against the half wall. The Habs gain possession in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Aston Reese.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Handles the puck.
in terms of distributing the...
And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out.
The Blue Jackets are going to make a change in goal.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
The Canadiens are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Slides it diagonally to Jenner. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Fenton. Oh, it stops him again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Montreal's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Comes up with the block. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Takes the feed. Makes the save! In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Montreal's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Monahan's won it in their own end. Quick feed to Provorov. Handles the pass. Columbus plays it against the boards. Feeds it on over to Caulfield. Into the offensive end now. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's a shot. Turns him away. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Evans a little too aggressive. Off to the box for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got to eliminate it from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Power play that really hasn't been great tonight, James. You always expect, or the fans do, the coaches, the staff always look at it about an opportunity, but the reality is you're never at 100%.
Top clear for the defensive end. Moves it to Jenner. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And he takes the ditch. Puck clears the zone. Stretches one out to Fenton. Broken up in the neutral zone by Matheson. Reaches out and uses the stick. Here's a short pass to Sillinger. And that's on the stick. And he had the answer on that one. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Nice job tying up his opponent. Montreal's going to get a much-needed stop here as he hangs on to the puck.
No, it hasn't been a defensive masterpiece, that's for sure, but he has been dynamic. He has been electric in this one, a reason why they have the lead. He's trying to hold on to it right now. He wants to slow everything down with this whistle.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Trying to get it out of danger. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck, and because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Feeds it down low. Picked off by Shekai.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. Fires it, and he says no. Moves it quickly over to Anderson, trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they take care of business on the play.
After the first power play unit was unsuccessful, the second unit will come on. They'll need to be urgent here as the clock is winding down, but there's still time to get one in.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Fires it on net. Oh, he comes up with a big shot there.
Fantilli's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
And he's got the answer for that one. Lundestrom stick handling in his own zone. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, sometimes you just have to get through it, James, when you're on the PK up against a good power play. But the number's certainly going up now with that kill.
Montreal's looking to break out. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, a chance to make a nice move in the puck. He's got a step. It's stopped there. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Montreal's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Lundstrom's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Denies him on the slapper. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. The Canadiens been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it here late in this third period. Thompson's taking it from his own end. Over the line they come. Throws it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick pass to Olivier. Gets the puck in deep. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come up along the wing. Grabs the puck. Sends a pass over. Strips inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Blocked, and he may have to stop the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Slides it across. Oh, and he sticks into the line of fire and blocks it. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Shot just wide of the net. Quick feed to Doc. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Matheson. From the open ice, they gain the line. Shot! Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Montreal's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. The Habs take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Bolduc. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. Up along the wing. Here's a chance on the attack. And there's the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Montreal's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Columbus wins possession right off the draw. Big time stop. Slides the puck over. Columbus looks to go on the attack. Takes a shot. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Play is called for offside. And off the face-off, they take possession. The Blue Jackets take over on possession. Fantilli's got it in the offensive zone. Just wide. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Montreal's got the puck along the wall.